It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say.
KBL, you a menace.
Yeah. It's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk, but ain't spinning and walking that walk. 5 bills to get you whacked, 50 shots up in this Mac, face shots to make the news, we just step when they relax, group chats to get you tapped, forehead up in my lap, when they pump we run it back, tell my youngin' cut no slack, 5 bills to get you whacked. What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young Aunt Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young Aunt Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topic is Jen Lee and 4 Extras. So, I was supposed to got to this way earlier, you know what I'm saying? I got time consuming today. You know how them days be. It was a busy Saturday today. You know what I'm saying? I was all over the place in traffic. Really didn't get to do too much, but sit in the car. You know what I'm saying? So, however, I had ran across this segment earlier, you know what I'm saying, that Adam had put out. So I guess, you know what I'm saying, just recently, within the last few days or however long it was, Adam had the white Crip down here from out of Texas that banged 60s or whatever. So right on clue or right on spot, I don't know how long the interview was going before Adam 22 decided to call 4 Extras up. So he called 4 Extras up, but before I get into what took place in this phone call, y'all remember originally this white Crip was a bit controversial because he is also one of the guys that called 4 Extras out and wanted to get down with 4 Extras. You know what I'm saying? He definitely called him out, hopped out there like, you know, I'll take a fade with you. Adam 22 had mentioned something to 4 Extras about it. I don't remember what 4 Extras response was or rebuttal was, but I think 4 Extras kind of just like, you know, waved it off like white boy Crip, like whatever, like, oh, he from 60s, or, you know, his neighborhood, you know, something like that. However, today, Adam FaceTime 4 Extras doing an interview. And when he FaceTime him, he tell 4 Extras, guess who we got up in here? You know what I'm saying? 4 Extras like who type situation. He point the camera at Jen Lee and like, man, Jen Lee, you feel me? Woo, for what? 4 Extras, you know what I'm saying, seemed like he authentically happy. Oh man, what's happening? Woo, neighborhood, you know, all that, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jen Lee kind of smiled back like, oh man, oh, what's up? You know, woo, woo. So from there, 4 Extras like, hey, dang, Adam, why you didn't say nothing? If you told me the boy was gonna be coming that way, coming up there, I would have slid up there. Adam like, man, I ain't even think about it. You feel me? It probably never crossed Adam's mind because Adam know that Jen Lee was hopping out there like he want to catch that fade. But that's the furthest thing it seemed like from 4 Extras' mind. It's like 4 Extras just seeming like he on whatever, some neighborhood business, like he want to meet a homie from out of town or something like that. So amongst that, 4 Extras hop out there and tell Jen Lee to pull up to the 60s. Like, hey, pull up. So Jen Lee like, huh? He like, man, you feel me? He like, man, pull up. Woo, I'm in the hood right now. Woo, woo. So you hear dudes in the background that's with Jen Lee. Guess this little entourage, you know. Guess they got to be other Texas 60s. Don't know if he hooked up with the 60s in LA when he came down here. But they in the background like, what? Like 6-0? Like no, like it was a no bueno. Like ain't no pulling up. Like we ain't pulling up over there or he ain't pulling up over there. Whatever the situation may be. So when his homies kind of gave like a rebuttal, it made Jen Lee give a rebuttal. You feel me? Like as if Jen Lee, you know what I'm saying, know what's going on as far as this LA thing. Now, as of right now, you know, don't know their business to speak on their business, but I think it's kind of fair to say that it's not on, you know what I'm saying, with those two subdivisions of the neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, the 40s and the 60s, you know what I'm saying. They had their little falling out at their time. I'm pretty sure on both sides, it's people who don't, you know what I'm saying, like the other gang and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, from things that have happened. That's just the way it go. But, you know, as a whole, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing rocking and rolling. So, however, we about to get into this content, man, and y'all already know it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate.
You know, I don't like to do things like that.
Hang out at the liquor store?
I don't drink liquor.
He doesn't either, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, he's going to object to whatever you got going on with that Mountain Dew. It looks like puddle water in there.
Well,
yeah.
There ain't nothing going on there. Just a little bit of Texas.
A little quay.
Quay?
You got a little quay in there?
Too sour.
A little Waukesha?
No. Do you know how much that shit costs?
Shit.
You got that money, though, Adam. I bet Adam do got a little pint of Wok sitting in there.
Drinking good, yep. Leave a foe on the table for everybody else to drink. Yep. You should have seen the last time me and Brick Baby had a little drink party.
For real?
Woo.
Hey, off camera, we didn't talk, Adam. I'm trying to get geeked. You know, that's one thing I do. I get geeked up.
You're not going to get geeked. You're going to get slumped.
Nah, I get geeked.
No, it's going to be like what FDA did to you. You're going to be on the couch. Nah.
Well, I went back to the mall as soon as I got stitched back up. That's what y'all don't know. I went back to the same mall after I got stitched back up and got my molds finished. You know, the main person that's setting my diamonds and shit, he did hustle cartel shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So he, you know, fucking with the famous people. He ain't know who I really was until that shit happened, and then, you know, it went all over. Like, by the time I get back to finish my shit up, it's like, bro, you're all over the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out, have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Mugg.
Are you worried about the cops coming and getting you over that?
Why would I? Ain't nothing happened.
Just funny, right?
If they didn't do it right away, they probably.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, the scar ain't even a scar no more. Like, that shit.
Really?
I ain't even like what I'm gonna show them. What I ain't got nothing to show them.
Yeah, all right.
When we was in South by Southwest, I think you and Hustle Cartel gang, y'all met there, or you been?
I mean, I know of him. I ain't really just ever talked to him, like sat down and nothing. But like, we know of each other. Like, that's the thing. Like, with me, like, a lot of people, like, this ain't the validation I need, like, for everybody to start fucking with me.
Yeah.
You know, Adam go, you know, obviously rooting for the white boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that like, obvious?
It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. But he also do put on, like, a lot of my people, and just like, you know what I'm saying, he got the, you know, culture right now, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But this is just the first step. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go on places and go to places that, you know, wouldn't normally accept me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For other people to start reaching out. And that's why it's like the people that fucking with me now, like, are gonna be good for life whenever this shit turns over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man, it's a cold game. So I just caught that. So originally I thought that 4 Extras, I just told them to come to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, pull up, you know, bam, you know what I'm saying, roll a blue carpet off for you, pull up, you know what I'm saying, pull up on the block, see neighborhood type situation. But that was Adam's suggestion. Adam said, bring him to the hood. 4 Extras like, pull up right now, you know what I'm saying, being that you ain't gonna be out there, you know, Jen Lee said you double back. 4 Extras like, man, pull up right now. So Jen Lee like, what, man, his homies in the back, you hear them, they right in the back like, what, like, no, like, no, 6-0. So Adam, although he's playing devil advocate, he's kind of like, what's the rebuttal about? He seemed kind of confused, like, whoa. So these other guys in the back, they like, no, like, what you mean, pull up? He like, yeah, man, pull up over here right now. They in the back like 60s, woo. So that make Jen Lee kind of like, man, you crazy. You said for us, like, man, what you mean? It's neighborhood. He like, man, I'm gonna pull up to the 60s. He tell Jen Lee it's the same thing. Dudes in the back like, no, like 6-0. Like, we from 6-0 neighborhood, you feel me? So 4 Extras like, man, look, you banging neighborhoods, you gotta see the 40s. And the 40s is, you know, one of the largest neighborhood sets, them in the 60s, you feel me? So 4 Extras like, basically, you gotta see the 60s. Jen Lee, gotta see the 40s. Jen Lee like, no, I'm going to the 60s. And the dudes in the back is basically on that, like, you're saying. So I don't know if these some Texas dudes or LA dudes or whoever the case may be, but I'm thinking they Texas dudes part of his entourage. And that would be the smart thing for Jen Lee to do first and foremost. Not saying that he shouldn't go to the 40s, you know what I'm saying? But the smartest thing for him to do would be to pull up to the 60s first and foremost. Definitely if he ain't been up over there. But whoever these other dudes is from Texas, I don't know what they own or got going on, because you see how they was kind of like standoffish with 4Xers, and 4Xers had to, man, 2 fingers in the thumb and had to like try to reel them in like, hey, bro, this our neighborhood. I don't know what y'all on, so ain't no telling they indoctrinating these guys. God, ain't no telling who these guys talking to on a daily or who they have talked to at a point in time, or the point in time where they was tapping in. Because for real, they definitely was standoffish, you know what I'm saying, a bit. You know what I'm saying? They definitely was standoffish, as if like, man, that ain't a good idea. Like, man, we ain't popping up over there. Like, no, if anything, we going to the set. You know what I'm saying? And man, Adam Cole gave Adam, man, brought that right up. So Adam, as well as everybody else in the room, because you said it wasn't nothing to hide. They was definitely hopping out there, like inserting their dismay in or how they feel pertaining to him going over there, popping up over there. You know what I'm saying? And Adam caught on to where Adam had to explain to them, like, man, I ain't never, even besides the 40-60 thing, Adam was telling them, like, he ain't never heard 4Xers speak down, like, on no neighborhoods or no other neighborhoods. Like, he, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna do it, you feel me? Like, man, he gonna keep it, player, as far as, his homies or that neighborhood car, whether you did something, you know what I'm saying, messed up or busterous, he really ain't gonna speak on this to Jen Lee, like, oh, no, for sure, I see, man, it's all good, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. But, that was definitely funny, and that was definitely awkward right there. And I wonder if Jen Lee is just feeling that way too, because he hopped out there and called 4Xers out. And I know probably like in his mind, he thinking like, man, hold on, all right, man, I called you. I was really trying to get that fade, but now, you offer me to come over here to the set, like, what's going on. I know it kind of makes him feel kind of apprehensive, you know what I'm saying, to a degree. Like, man, hold on, man, what's going on? But we about to get into the rest of this content, man. And you already know it's the Hef Way, the Hef Effect. We gonna commentate.
Oh, look, I got your brother here.
Oh, that's
4Xers.
West Side neighborhood.
4Xers here, neighborhood.
What's cracking? How you living?
Hey. Hey, you should have told me you was coming. I would have came up there.
Oh, fuck. I missed out. That's a good idea.
He said that's a good idea.
Hey, it could be this week. He's gonna still be out here.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm leaving tomorrow, but I can come back.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. We got to bring him to the turf.
All right, for sure. Hey, you hear me?
No.
He said 6 is his man.
Come to the turf. You gotta pull up.
He crazy in the bitch.
2 fingers in the thumb.
Huh?
You banging neighborhood, nigga. You for sure gotta come to the turf.
I'm going to the 60s, nigga. What you talking about?
Nigga, the same shit. Pull up, nigga.
He said, nah, it ain't.
I need you across it in, nigga. Nigga, hey.
He's a nigga from 6 Nah, but we it's 30 to the 100 stuff.
30 to the 100.
Hey, you a real neighborhood. Come to it right now.
Man,
he said, come right now.
He said, we gonna trick, nigga.
Who is
that in the back right there? Who is that in the back right there? Tell me.
He said,
that's his homie.
Neighborhood, nigga, 60.
Neighborhood, nigga, West Side Bowling, neighborhood, nigga.
Adam, hey, y'all don't know how
I'm gonna
much
put y'all on
Adam loves
text so you guys can figure it out.
Come to the hood. We in the hood.
Hey, you better not try no carrot business.
This man is funny, bro.
You
Y'all
better not
understand-
have a carrot
like,
in your
y'all
waistband.
understand how golden Adam is, bro. Like,
Man, we out here.
Yo, hey, just so you know, that's his real hair. That's not carrot.
oh, Jesus
No.
Christ.
We out of here, cuz.
All right.
Cuz, hold
Much love.
on.
Y'all don't understand how Adam. Y'all just see how Adam work.
What?
Y'all see how Adam work.
I'm trying to create connections.
That's a connection you want to create.
Why not? That's like one of the most legendary crypts that our entire city has to offer.
We gonna pull up on her.
All right.
We going over there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Yeah, like as far as we know, 40s, 60s is all neighborhood. They'll show you
I
how.
don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? At this point,
From what I have ascertained, obviously I don't know about these kind of
it's all-
things.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
But to him, anybody from 60, I've never heard him say a bad word ever about anyone who bangs neighborhood crib. Like to him,
for sure, that's how
we're
it's
good
supposed to be.
with anyone.
That's how it's supposed to be.
unless
but
it's some real crazy shit. Yeah. But
Adam just.
man, that was a good
But
question
Adam,
right
but
there.
y'all don't understand what Adam just explained to y'all. Like
What? You scared?
now I am. now I am. Shit, them people all come hit the spot. Them gonna hit the. Hey, what? You just did it on Adam Jones 22 show. Come out with your hands up. We got you all on tape. They gonna rerun the tape in front of the spot.
So what, you
What
think
did you
4X's is working with the feds?
Nah.
Oh,
Why would I
okay.
say-
Nah,
why would I
nah,
say-
nah,
Did he
nah.
work for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Nah, yeah, it's all love, bro. It's all love, man. You know, I ain't trying to stir up nothing, but you know,
my boys
it's-
outside. I don't know what.
All right, so what it's looking like, man, is basically Jen Lee not gonna pull up over there on that store, man. I don't think he's gonna pull up between Crenshaw and Fig. More than likely, he's probably gonna pull up in his hood in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? If he's not, I'm pretty sure some of them guys been reaching out to him. I'm pretty sure he's been locked in with some of these guys, man. One thing about it, the social media space has strengthened, you know what I'm saying, the world with pros and cons. You feel me? They're making it easier for people to reach out, for you to see people's faces, for you to put a name to these faces. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody want to pop it like they got $1. So you know what I'm saying, you can best believe, you know what I'm saying, he and found some members, you know what I'm saying, or some members and found him, and they definitely be tapping in. But it's like, you know, the thing, this is what I would like to say about out of town, right? It's crazy, you know, you see how like the dudes in the back was kind of like rebutting, like as if they had a problem like with the 40s or something like that. Like in Texas or that South anyway, like it really don't be no crip on crip shed. Like a lot of these gangs and dudes are cool. Like a lot of gangs in LA that beef, you know what I'm saying, are cool out of town. Like definitely with this neighborhood and gangster thing, all them dudes cool out of town. They don't beef. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes are cool. Some of them dudes have tried to pick up the ways of the city, and some of them have started beef with each other in other cities or whatever the case may be. But for the most part, man, them dudes don't even beef. They be pushing. They all like be pushing like on some like real like, you know what I'm saying, crip time. But Adam pointed out that 4X's was at the hood at the stove. Jen Lee pointed out that that's not a place for him. You know, he really don't hang at no stores. He's not a liquor drinker. Adam pointed out 4X's not either, you know what I'm saying? He also pointed out that Jen Lee might have been off that mud, might have been sipping. Jen Lee didn't want to too much elaborate, but he did tell him, you know, we can holler off camera, because I guess he already felt like he was being targeted in or set up with the 4X's thing and like the gang stuff and saying where you from and all that stuff. It is what it is, you know. One thing about it, man, they know where everybody from. So I mean, you can't go to jail, I don't think, for being from a gang, getting on the podcast saying, oh yeah, this is where I'm from. Like a lot of this stuff is already public knowledge, man. And they got private investigators, they got CIs, confidential informants, all type of stuff that's informing them with information that they need to know on the daily, man. So with that being said right there, man, we gonna conclude this there, man. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.